Hi guys, and welcome to this video that I call Stretching Saoco Style. It is stretches that I'm doing with my ladies when we are warming up for our rehearsals or dancing or show or whatever. And you can just use it when you want to go dancing or when you just want to warm up your body, get some movement, just wake up and start moving. So let's start. We're gonna stand hip width, a little bit more than hip width apart, and we're just gonna go warm up our spine. So you put your hands on your hips and you go back and down. So what you want to do is you push your buttocks behind and your chin stays up. So your back is super straight. And then what you do next is you go in and you push your elbows, your shoulders, your hips, everything in or forward. And you go again. You go back and you go forward. And you push back and you push forward. So we're just warming up the spine. Hips go back, chin stays up, and you go in, and one last time you go back and you come in. Okay, so what we do next, we go one side and the other. Just move your hips from one side to the other, and you go lower with your body. Lower, the hips keep on moving. And you come down and you put your hands on the floor if you can. If you're higher, just stay higher. And you move your hips. And then you come to the middle and you just do a plie. So you bend your knees and then you straighten. And you bend your knees again and straighten. And you bend. And when you straighten them up, make sure they are really super straight. It's like you want to touch the back wall with the back of your knees. And you go down and you just let everything where it is, just push your butt up to the ceiling. And one last time, you go down and you push up. And then you just bend your knees a little bit and you come up. One vertebrae at a time. So first your back, then your shoulders, and your head comes last. So next we're going to warm up our legs a little bit, and you go back with one leg, okay, and make sure that your feet are completely parallel. So you don't want to do this, you don't want to, whatever, just completely parallel. And you go into a lunge. So you bend your forward leg, front leg, and your back leg is completely straight and your heel is on the ground. So really, really super straight. And you just push your heel into the ground, the energy goes back and your body goes forward. So you have this opposition. And then you straighten both legs and you come up. On your back leg, your heel comes off the floor, you really push your toes into the ground. Your knee stays straight, completely straight. We come front with the same leg as before, and you go back with your hips, your chin is up, your back is super straight, and you will feel the stretch in the back side of your leg. And you breathe. And then you just roll down. You can put your feet on the ground if you can reach them. And just bring your legs together. And you come up. We do the same thing with the other leg. So, one foot goes back. The feet are completely parallel. And you go into a lunge. So you're pushing with your back leg. And you're pulling with your body. And you just push your
back heel into the ground. And you strengthen both legs. And you come up. And you really, really push your toes into the ground. The heel is super up. Don't be here. Go up as much as you can. And then you bring your leg forward. The back leg now bends. Your hips go back, your chin is up. And you stretch. And then you come down. Put your feet together and just come up one vertebrae at a time. And we continue. So now we're gonna go down on the floor. You come down. So what we're doing, we just go into a low lunge. Your knee comes up off of the floor and it's super straight. So don't be here, don't do this, super straight. And you just stay here for a little bit and you breathe. Make sure your back is straight too. And then we just put our knee down and make sure you don't come like this on the front or upper part of your knee. Come down and you come up and you're trying to reach your hands to the floor. So just reach down, you breathe. And then you come back. Floor, you put your toes on the ground. And then what you do is you keep this part of your hips where it is. You just straighten the back leg. So the back leg is straight. And you turn around. And now you push your both knees out. You're opening up your both legs. Your back is straight. So don't be like this. Your back is straight. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your toes. And you're just staying here and breathe. And you go to the other side, and it's the same thing, right? So you're opening up both of your legs, your back is straight. Make sure you don't cross your toes with your knee. Breathe. And now you turn to the other side, and make sure that your back leg is straight again, and your heel goes towards the ground. And you put your knee down, you come up, and you reach your toes towards the floor, towards your mat. Breathe. And come down. Again, just prepare your toes, make sure your hips stay in the same position, and just straighten your leg. We hold a little bit. Breathe. And then you come out and we sit down. Okay, so now what we do, we just put our feet together, we grab our ankles, and we can push our knees down with our elbows. So this is what you can use to push your knees down, okay? So you're just sitting here, and what you do first is you pull your belly button in, and you make a curve with your back. And then you flatten your back from the ground up, your back, your chest, your chin, everything flattens. You can push down your knees with your elbows. And you breathe. And again, you do a curve, you go back, everything goes back. And again, you lengthen through your back, and chest, and neck, and your chin is up. And one more time, you do a curve, and then you come, you roll through, straighten your back, and you breathe. Okay, now we open our legs as far as we can. So what you do is, you do a curve with your back, and you flatten your back out. Come front. Chest is front, you're pulling from your chest, and your back is straight. And again, you come back
And you go front.
just lengthening through your back, making sure it's super straight. And one more time, you go back, and you come through. And if you can, you go a little bit lower, and just breathe. The important thing is also that you're pushing your knees into the floor. So don't be here, push your knees into the floor, push your chest forward. And you come out. Now, we're gonna do some side stretching. So you go to one side, your head, your shoulders, your whole side, your whole body, and you come here with your arm. The elbow is next to your knee, and with the other arm, you come first just up, and make sure that this hip is on the floor. You come up, and your hip is on the floor. Both of your hips are. And then you continue, and you go over, and you breathe. Try to bring your biceps as close to your ear as possible. And push your hip into the floor. And you come out, and the same thing on the other side. You lower your head, your shoulders, your whole body. If you can, bring your knee inside your elbow inside your knee. And just first go up. Make sure that the other hip is on the floor. Open up your body, so use this arm that's on the floor to open up. And then you just go over. Try to bring your bicep as close to your ear as possible. And you breathe. And come up, and then we just put our feet on the floor, and what we do, just do the windshield movement with our knees, just to get inside our hips a little bit more. Move. Okay, then we come up on our feet, we stretch the legs.
And what you do is you bend one leg and the other arm comes back and around, opening up. And you switch. The other leg is bent now, and the arm on the other side goes back and around. And you bend both knees and you come up, one vertebrae at a time.
Okay, now in the end, we're just going to use or warm up our feet a little bit. So what you do, you just come up on your feet and you bend one leg. And you come up on your feet and you bend the other. And you come up on your feet, really lengthen, and you come down. And you come up and you come down. Make sure that you push front. Come up and you come down and you come up and down. And that concludes our stretching.